A man with a fake badge grabbed my elderly mother's face in a crowded restaurant. He had no clue her son was watching. His shouting bounced off the windows before I saw him. My mom was just sitting in her booth, both hands wrapped around her teacup. This guy, wearing a shirt that read HOA Cop, hovered over her, his open palms smacking the tabletop. Her saucer rattled, tea spilled. I stood frozen in the entrance. I could see her expression. Her eyes weren't blinking. They were empty, locked in a terrified paralysis I'd seen in combat. She wasn't breathing. He wasn't yelling about the bill. He was snarling that she was lowering property values, that she didn't belong. And then he did it. He reached out, gripped her chin, and forced her to look at him. The entire world went silent. Every other sound in that place vanished. Before I tell you what happened next, I want you to do something. Comment where you're watching from. Let's see how far this story of justice travels. To get it, you need the context. My mom was the first homeowner on that street. She bought her place when it was just a country lane. She raised her kids there, paid off the house, knew everyone. Then came the new construction, bigger homes, new neighbors, and finally, a fresh homeowners association with a new chairperson. Let's call her Pamela. Pamela had a standard. Perfect hedges, approved colors, the right kind of people. My mom's bird feeders, her porch swing, her very existence became violations. The notices started, then the threats. None of it was enforceable. It was psychological terror. They wanted her gone, and they were willing to harass her into leaving. I was deployed when most of this went down. She'd tell me everything was fine on our video calls. Just some busybodies, sweetie. She was shielding me. She never should have had to. Home is more than an address. It's a sanctuary. That Thursday, I came back early to surprise her. I knew she'd be at the cafe. I walked in, and the scene I just described hit me like a gut punch. His fingers were pressing into her skin. The whole restaurant was a tableau of stunned, silent patrons. No one moved. He finally noticed me. His eyes flicked up, and he let go, taking a full step back. My mom shuddered, her whole frame trembling. He puffed out his chest, the logo on his shirt catching the light. "This is an official compliance issue," he snapped at me. "Back off." He claimed she'd been disruptive. It was a weak, obvious lie. I didn't speak, I just acted. My first strike wasn't fueled by rage. It was a system reset, a sharp, calculated blow that twisted his head sideways and sent him stumbling into a waitress's station. The noise was a dense, wet thump. He wobbled, stunned, and tried to swing back. It was frantic, untrained. I parried it and drove my knee into his sternum. The air left his lungs in a choked gasp. I grabbed the collar of that stupid shirt and slammed him to the tile. One solid knee to his chest held him down. He wasn't going anywhere. I turned back to my mom. She was crying now, quiet sobs shaking her shoulders. I crouched, taking her hands. "It's okay. I'm right here." Behind us, the man on the floor moaned. Sirens began to cry in the distance. This is where many tales would wrap up, but ours was just beginning. The true battle was about to shift from the cafe floor to the legal system. The police were methodical. They reviewed the surveillance footage. 2 different customers offered their phone recordings immediately. One video started the second he touched her face. The evidence was overwhelming, but it was my mother's folder of printed emails that buried them. She had months of messages from Pamela. "You're an obstacle to progress. Consider a quiet sale. We need to modernize the community." The senior officer's face hardened. This wasn't an incident. It was a targeted campaign. Bullies are only brave when they face no resistance. The charges piled up: battery, unlawful restraint, impersonation, hate-motivated crime clauses. The neighborhood watch guy accepted a plea deal for 11 years. Pamela was charged with stalking, intimidation, and civil rights violations. The HOA was legally dissolved. My mom still visits that cafe. She sits in the same booth. The neighborhood eventually threw her celebration. People apologized for staying quiet. So, what's your take? Was my reaction warranted? What would you have done if someone assaulted your parent? Tell me below. And if you stand up against fabricated authority, hit that like button and subscribe to Trending Tales Pulse for more true accounts of justice served.